item. And this is a big one. Microsoft ups the Xbox Live offerings. This is from themagicbox.com. Microsoft announced that they would distribute on-demand movies and TV shows on Xbox Live beginning November 22nd, 2006. Now, that's actually only 12 days away. So that big fall update that came out for your Xbox, no, it wasn't worthless. That was a part of what we've got right here. Players can purchase and download on-demand content from Xbox Live Marketplace. The service will be available in the U.S. only and eventually expand to other countries. Now, there will be over 1,000 shows available, which off launch, that's amazing right there. 200 of them will be available in 720p HD, which is also amazing because if you've downloaded any of the 720p's trailers on the 360, you know what nice quality those actually are. Also, 6 content providers will be available at the beginning: CBS, Turner Broadcasting, Warner Brothers, Paramount, MTV, which includes Comedy Central, the Cartoon Network, VH1, etc., and, of course, my personal favorite, UFC. Now, if they give me the opportunity to download, say, a UFC pay-per-view on Xbox Live the next day in high definition, I will be all over that. Now, there's some additional details that came out, and then I'll let you comment on this because, Force, as someone who devours as much mainstream media as I do, I would think that you would guess that this is a fairly major announcement. Some of the other things that they mention here are the TV programs will be buy to own, which means that once you download them to your 360 hard drive, they are there until you delete them, which is nice because it's not like the DVDs that, self-destruct after 2 weeks of owning it or whatever. Like it says, movies will remain in the hard drive for up to 2 weeks. Once a user begins watching the movie, it will automatically be deleted after 24 hours. Users can view the movie as often as they'd like in that period. Now, that's okay with me if the movies are cheap. If the movies is like $2.99, something like that, pay-per-view, I can understand that. If I don't have to get out of my chair and go to the rental store and worry about late fees, then that's great. Full-length HD movies will be around 5 gigabytes each, which is just crazy, and movies can be played while they're downloading. That's a cool concept, progressive streaming. That's always something cool to have here in this new technology. And Microsoft does not have current plans to upgrade the existing 20-gigabyte hard drive. However, in the future, there may be external hard drives available. Now, rumors have said that is false. Rumors have come out that have actually shown pictures of the 70-gigabyte hard drive, of a 100-gigabyte hard drive. Whether or not these are hacks, I don't know, but I definitely believe that there's a bigger hard drive in the coming, and there's got to be, right?
Did you read the solution to your hard drive problem?
No, but I think you're about to tell me.
Yeah, they were interviewing one of the Microsoft execs, and he said the solution is to get a second hard drive and use that hard drive for just TV and media content. I was like, all right, genius. I can tell that they spent a lot of time at the drawing boards on that one.
Yeah, that's a great one. So basically, go out and buy some more of our shit, and then you're good. You're good to go.
Well, it's only $100 a pop.
Uh-oh. I think you need to swing this camera around here, dude. I might have to do some editing, but look at that. We've actually got on the screen there. Oh, what's going on? What's that? I'm covering up the titties. I should actually be covering up that part right there. But we've got proof of PlayStation Portable right here, and we've caught it on camera. So there we go. Thank you, Fat Baby.
You would think Porn Station Portable would have sounded so much better.
Porn Station Portable, right? But then they probably didn't want to deal with getting sued by Sony. So let's talk about this, Mike Force. You inhale a lot of content. You watch a lot of television.
Glad you said content.
Okay, all right, yeah. I inhale a lot of other things. Only exhale, whatever. What do you think about this? Is this a smart move by Microsoft, especially with Sony coming out and saying that we're going to have all this stuff available? What's your thought?
My thought is that all this downloadable content means nothing. My hard drive doesn't even have 5 gigs free.
Yeah.
Plus, why would I pay for something temporary? Plus, how long do you think it'll take you to download a gig over Microsoft
See,
Network?
that's what I'm wondering. I mean, dude, when I get a new demo and it's 1.4 gigs, it's like an overnight download. I'm not okay with that. 5 gigs? I mean, yeah, you can play the movie progressively.
How could you play it progressively?
So you're going to watch 5 minutes, and then you're going to have to wait another 20 minutes to watch the next 5 minutes. Doesn't make much sense. Unless they like at 80%, then you can start playing it. The bottom line is that it's good. This is a good move for Microsoft because it continues to give reasons to consumers that aren't video gamers to buy the 360. That's important considering that the PS3, considering that the Xbox 360 are all trying to push the fact that it's more than a video game console. It is also... Go ahead.
I was just going to say, what I'm hoping is going to happen is that people start doing free. You know, like, let's say how CBS gave out all the first episodes of all their shows. Or, you know, give out screeners of stuff.
Right.
I'm thinking that the free stuff is what's going to get you, that people start using it as advertising and give away a lot of content for free.
I would agree. You know, the other thing to think about is the fact that ABC already on their website gives away all their episodes for free. So if you don't even have a TV, you can actually be enjoying Lost. It doesn't matter. Brilliant move by ABC. And it would be fantastic to see some of these other companies also give away free content. The problem is that I have a feeling that Microsoft has developed some sort of a system that basically makes it very difficult for these guys to give their content away for free, because I'm sure Microsoft is taking a share, considering that we have to upgrade our servers and we need more bandwidth and blah, 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 you know, that sort of crap. But it'll be interesting, and it's hard to believe that this is only 12 days away. So any final comments on that one for us?
No, but I do want to agree with you that I can't believe it's coming so fast.
Yeah,
they like
amazing.
to brag about stuff a decade before it happens.
Right, and now we're just
hearing
about it. I mean, we don't know, like, even though they're saying 1,000 shows here and 200 of them will be HD, it doesn't say the time frame. That could be 1,000 shows in 12 years. So keep that in mind.
Yeah, like
there might only be like
Live
2
titles.
things to download, you know, when you get there. So let's move on. This is just a very minor news item, but I think it's a big deal because fighting games don't typically reach this mark in terms of sales. But Dead or Alive 4 has shipped 1 million copies. They believe that about 80% of those have actually been sold. So if you think about that, you know, 800,000 copies of DOA. It's a very, very popular game on Xbox Live. It's certainly been starting to increase on the tournament circuit, and I'm sure that Camera and Rome could comment on this as well. We've seen the DOA community flourish, and in fact, we've been caught once or twice booting up Dead or Alive 4 and playing it for fun ourselves.
Dude, me and Camera have been getting it on almost every night, dude. And seriously, it's madhouse, dude.
It is.
It
fun.
really is. I mean, it's
We'll
not
do
the
30,
most technical
30,
game in the world,
right?
But dude,
I
it's
feel
great
it's too
fun.
fast for me.
It's great fun.
It's certainly a button masher's dream.
Yeah.
You know, I think that it's hard to be the best in that game because I think I could literally just like grind the buttons a little bit and go crazy and win.
No, you're pissed off because the last time we played, I owned you with the Drunken Master, dude. And
you own everyone with the Drunken Master.
Anybody who plays DOA, dude, I'm telling you right now, get the Drunken Master on, dude.
Yeah, and
That's
why? Why? Because those types of characters are shit. They're all cheesy.
Is it cheesy to kick your ass, buddy? That's
Dude.
all I'm gonna say, man. It was so good.
I know that
you should have seen him. You guys should have seen him.
It's okay, dude.
It's only cheesy when you're getting the ass kicked, not when you're kicking the ass.
Exactly, dude.
Well, dude, I don't use that character. If I wanted to equally be cheesy and be a bitch, then I would just select that character. So I see where your allegiances
Oh, dude, but
lie.
see, you've missed the latest training on it, bro.
What?
You've missed the progression here.
What's that?
See, he has spent so much time talking about how BS this game is, dude, that he's stopped playing it. So now he's even further behind.
No, see, I'm not. You know, I can tell you why, because you remember the one round where all I did was block low. And the next time we play, that's all I'm going to do against you, dude. And I'm just if you're going to throw the same move, then I'm just
You can't block low against him anymore.
Do you think that's going to stop me, dude?
Yeah, it does.
It's not going to stop me.
The official match. This is why we're going to have EG video, so we could film this shit, and so I could prove that I could kick his ass in a button mashing game.
He's not going to.
Let's move on. Force knows how passionate I am about the fighting games because I did, after all.
He hated getting his ass kicked by me too, guys.
Please, Force.
Yeah.
The only game you've probably beaten me in that's been a fighter is like Smash Brothers or something like that. I know that you've probably left my house or apartment playing Tekken with me before.
Oh, maybe Tekken, but I think I used to own you at Killer Instinct.
Ooh.
Ooh, Killer Instinct. He just mentioned my favorite game ever.
Yeah, well, KI2 would have been a different story, but anyway. All right, let's move on, and I'm sure we'll conclude this with a fight later on.
Oh, hey, by the way, are you not going to mention the other Dead or Alive news?
The movie?
No, the creator.
Oh God! Why don't we talk about that? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the details. So, Forrest, drop it on us. I mean, I know what you're talking about, but you're ready for this one.
All I know is that one of his coworkers accused him of sexual harassment.
Yes.
Over a relationship they'd had for 2 years. Like, I don't understand how you go 2 years and then complain about it. But apparently, he tried to get her to come to his house in a taxi cab and grabbed her arm and said, "Come on, baby," and
so
she got all upset. Now she wants money.
Here's my thought. Obviously, she went to a lawyer, and the lawyer's like, "Look, this is really easy. This guy makes video games that features chicks with big tits. This is going to be the easiest case I have ever been assigned to before because the guy is obviously a pervert."
Well, and you want to know what? Every article that I read about it mentions that.
What? That he's
mentions
a pervert?
that he created the digital boobies and real bouncing breast physics and stuff.
Exactly.
Dude, does anybody know if it's true that if you put your age as 99 in the 360 profile, that it actually makes their boobs bounce more? I did read that on website. Did anybody do that?
No way,
anybody
dude.
Dude,
that's got to be
Let's try it next time, right before I kick your ass again.
Wait, you mean in DOA 4?
In DOA 4.
Really?
Yes.
Age is 99?
Age is 99.
I have seen a lot of people on Xbox Live making their age 99.
Try it and see. Maybe
I thought they were just idiots.
If there's a lot of people, dude, then there's more validity to it.
There's some other DOA 4 news, and that is the fact that DOA Extreme 2 is coming out. And I don't think that any of you could be in a heavier or be in a heavenly or I don't know. That's not even a fucking word. Can be in more utopia than my household. More heavenly. Hey, dickhead. I know you're like an English major and stuff, but so my wife is absolutely just insanely crazy over Dead or Alive Extreme 2. Like, she cannot just, have you seen the Cartman Wii episode where he freezes himself because he doesn't want to wait for the Wii? We watched the conclusion of it last night.
That was good
times, have you seen it?
Oh, I missed it.
It's like 3 weeks until the Wii, and he can't wait, so he, like, freezes himself. My wife actually last night when we were going to bed said, I think Cartman was actually onto something there. DOA comes out in 2 weeks. Maybe I should just throw myself in the freezer. And I said that wouldn't be good because I'd get blue balls. Let's move on to the next. Well, I mean, I guess it'd be fine after I got Extreme Beach Volleyball too. But news item number 4, XNA Games Montage. A real quick article. As you may recall, a few episodes add that one to the blooper reel. You may recall a few episodes ago when we talked about Microsoft releasing the XNA kit to homebrew developers. Well, finally, after a few months of hard work in Mom's Garage, Microsoft has released a little video montage of some of the games being developed by what I like to call a fourth-party company. Although no one game looks overly exciting or intriguing, there's something to be said about the progression that homebrew has made. This is not only a great way for programmers, graphic artists, game musicians, etc., to possibly find some sort of work in this industry, but it's also a new avenue for creative and innovative ideas. And I think it's only a matter of time before the next John Carmack, gets his hands on an XNA development kit and makes something amazing. Now, with all that being said, I'd have to guess that going and working for a company like EA, you're automatically subjecting yourself to the red tape, the bureaucracy, whether it's Capcom or whether it's this or that. You can't be like a game programmer and be like, all right, dudes, I got this crazy idea. We're going to make an anal dildo game using the Wii. And it's got the perfect controls for it. It'll be great.
Have you seen the Wii porn games
I have seen the Wii porn. That's where that sort of came from. But the point being is that a guy in his garage doesn't have those limitations. A guy in his garage can create anything. He doesn't have Mr. Boss over the top of him going, what are you working on? I need this graphical library done in 2 minutes. He doesn't have that guy. He could just make whatever he wants. And then release it on Xbox Live because that's the point of the XNA. They release it through Microsoft. That's what's so cool.
From what I understand, I thought the only people who could play them were those who also subscribed to XNA.
No. Like now.
You're talking about releasing them to the market.
Right. So here's the deal. Let me clear it up. So if you have an XNA kit and I have an XNA kit, I can download your stuff through some sort of XNA community thing so that I can learn more about development, or I can like help you beta test or whatever. But the ultimate goal is that these guys actually take their completed games and they hand them to Microsoft and say, I feel like I've got a polished, finished product. Please sell it for 500 Microsoft points on Xbox Live. And, let me make a little bit of money. Let me continue to develop games, et cetera, et cetera. So I'm sure there's some sort of panel of dudes that's like, this is a great game. Let's throw it on live, blah, blah, blah. I would guess over the course of the next year, we're going to be seeing a lot more of this. Like a lot more of these sort of games come out. A great example is Castle Crashers. The guy that did the EG logo is the guy that made Castle Crashers, right?
No, I did not.
Yep.
That's the team that made
same guy that made Alien Hominid. Right. They did our art for Epileptic Gaming. And it's that sort of thing. Like they created an independent game. Someone said, "This is a cool game. Let's make it." They made Alien Hominid. And then they said, you know what? We can produce a better product. Let's make a 4-player game for Xbox Live, sell it, and boom. Finally, this up-and-coming developer gets their name out. They make an innovative product. They release something that's co-op on Xbox Live. This type of thing can only do us good. So let's move on here.